Have you ever felt as though life is slipping through your fingers while your mind races 1,000 miles a minute? Imagine stepping into a calm oasis in the middle of a storm, simply by shifting your awareness to the present moment. If you're intrigued, stick around, because in just a few moments you'll discover a simple practice that can transform the way you move through your day. And hey, before we dive in, if you've ever craved a moment of genuine peace amid chaos, go ahead and hit that like button now. It's a small step that helps this message reach others seeking calm right alongside you. Close your eyes for a second and think about your last walk. Were you lost in thought about everything you had to do? Or were you actually noticing the gentle sway of the trees, the pattern of your footsteps, the rhythm of your breath? Most of us move from place to place on autopilot, our minds buzzing with interpretation and judgment. But what if you could break that cycle? What if every walk became an exercise in presence? I promise you it's easier than you think. The next time you're heading out, let go of your to-do list, silence the constant chatter in your head, and simply observe. See without needing to label, hear without translating into words, feel without instantly categorizing. This mindful walking practice doesn't require special clothes or hours of preparation, just a willingness to allow each moment to unfold as it is. As you walk, you may notice the urge to judge, "This path is too crowded," or "That person is walking too slowly." When these thoughts arise, thank your mind for its input, then gently return to noticing the sensation of your feet lifting and landing, the temperature of the air on your skin, the sounds that arise without your permission. You aren't fighting anything, you're simply choosing to let life be exactly as it is. And that choice, my friend, is immensely powerful. If you're already feeling a shift, tap subscribe now so you won't miss the deeper layers we're about to explore. We've built a habit of labeling every experience as good or bad, safe or unsafe, desirable or undesirable. We cling to preferences, judgments, and constant mental commentary. But here's the beautiful twist: that habit can be broken, not through forceful effort, but through simple allowance. Just let each moment exist without your usual insistence on understanding it. In this surrender, you'll find yourself less bound by the mind's dramas and more connected to a calm, open presence that's been here all along. When you stop resisting, you open space for life to surprise you. Maybe you'll notice how the sunlight dances on a blade of grass, or how a stranger's grin reflects back to you your own ease. This is the realm of true peace, beyond the mind's good-bad dualities. It's where genuine joy and freedom reside. Feeling inspired? Give this video a thumbs up and comment with one small thing you notice on your next walk. Your insight might inspire someone else to slow down and tune in. Let's go deeper. Think about your attachments, the expectations you have for yourself, the yearning for things to turn out a certain way. Attachment fuels a relentless pursuit of external validation and fulfillment. We believe happiness lies in that promotion, that relationship, that object. But in reality, we're chasing a mirage. Just as you almost reach it, it shifts. What if there were another path? A path of liberation that begins with loosening our grip on expectations. Imagine the relief of not being tethered to outcomes. When you allow life's events to unfold without clinging, you create room for something wondrous, a mysterious dance between you and the world, unscripted and fresh in every moment. Here's a practical step. Next time you catch yourself worrying about what might happen, pause. Take a breath. Notice the thought without judgment, then return to the simple act of being. Suddenly, you're no longer trapped in a story your mind is telling. You're right here, alive in this instant. That shift, small as it seems, carries the seed of profound transformation. Now, if you're finding these insights valuable, why not share this video with a friend who could use a reminder to breathe and be present? Your share could be the spark that lights their journey to inner calm. And of course, if you haven't already, hit subscribe so we can continue exploring these life-changing practices together. Another cornerstone of this journey is observing your thoughts without getting caught in them. Our minds chatter ceaselessly, churning out judgments, fears, daydreams. But you are not your thoughts. You are the observer behind the lens, a still, spacious awareness that notices the mind's movies without believing every storyline. Practice this by simply watching your thoughts during a quiet moment. Notice how they pop up, play for a bit, and then fade. You don't have to engage or argue with them. Just let them pass, like clouds drifting across the sky. In doing so, you reclaim your power from the mind's constant commentary. You become the sky itself, vast, open, unperturbed by any single cloud. Presence, then, is more than a concept. It's a lived experience. When you're fully attuned to the here and now, the colors, sounds, sensations, even your own thoughts become vibrant and alive. You awaken to the richness of life, moment by moment. This eternal now isn't missing anything. It's complete in itself. Allow this to sink in. There's no need to analyze or interpret. Just let life flow through you, free from the mind's interference. Notice how a sense of serenity emerges, deeper than any soothing thought. This is harmony with existence itself. If you're on board with this awakening, go ahead and give this video a like and drop a comment sharing one thing you'll let go of this week. Let's support each other in this path of presence. We often suffer not because of what happens, but because of our stories about what happens. Our thoughts about events cause pain, not the events themselves. Recognizing this is key. You can disidentify from your thoughts and tap into the silent, loving awareness beneath them. This is your true essence, the presence that remains when mental noise subsides. This realization brings freedom, illumination, a sense of salvation. You realize you're not the narrator of your mind's drama, you're the awareness watching it. In that witnessing, there's relief and expansiveness. Throughout this journey, you may find the ego, your sense of separate self, resisting. The ego thrives on control, narratives, and the illusion that you are limited. It tells stories of lack and separation. But when you let go of excessive thinking and stop labeling everything, presence replaces the ego's chatter. You awaken to your deeper self, unbound by personal narrative. In this simplicity, identities fall away, mental constructs dissolve, and you're left living in raw, unfiltered reality. You see life's beauty as it is, not through tinted lenses of expectation. That's where true fulfillment lives, not in achievements or accolades, but in intimate connection with your own being. To cultivate this presence, you'll need to sharpen your inner attunement. Tune in to the subtle whispers of the present moment. Your breath, the sensations in your body, the gentle chorus of sounds around you. This attunement weaves you into the grand symphony of existence, guiding your every step with ease and grace. Yes, releasing the ego script takes courage. You surrender your attachment to outcomes and the illusion of control. But in that surrender, you find a liberation like no other, the freedom from fear, anxiety, and discontent. You discover that being ordinary, simply a part of the cosmic dance, is extraordinary in itself. Consider meditation as a doorway to this state. In its essence, meditation is about tapping into the stillness between thoughts. The greatest achievement in life is learning to be quiet, listening to the spaces where wisdom lives. When you cultivate inner silence, you activate your genuine intelligence, guiding your words and actions with clarity and compassion. Embrace moments of silence as sacred. In these pauses, you reconnect with your pure, unchanging essence, who you were before this human form and who you will be when it moves on. Every breath is an invitation to return to this source, to remember your true nature. You might encounter situations with no satisfying answer or explanation. In those moments, lean into the mystery instead of resisting. Let go of the need to know. By accepting the unknown, you open yourself to a greater intelligence, an unconditioned awareness that moves faster than the human mind. When you stop resisting internally, solutions often emerge effortlessly. This is the essence of right action. Actions that flow naturally from a state of clear consciousness rather than ego-driven agendas. When you leave the ego behind, you create space for higher wisdom to guide you. This transformation demands humility, trust, and the willingness to surrender. Right now, pause and observe this moment. Notice how the mind is labeling, judging, and categorizing. Witness how those patterns create tension. By simply observing, you step outside your habitual resistance, granting yourself a glimpse of inner space, true deep peace. Allow yourself to accept this moment exactly as it is. Surrender not to a story, but to what you do not know. As you release the need to understand, the sense of self transforms. You become the space around reactions, not defined by them. This unconditioned awareness becomes your home. Practice observing and listening without thought. Maintain inner calm and let life be. You'll begin to notice how situations shift, how challenges soften, and how a new vitality arises from effortless flow. Now, as we draw to a close, I invite you to reflect on the immense power of letting go and allowing universal intelligence to guide your journey. If this message resonated, please like this video, subscribe to join our community of mindful explorers, and comment below with your experiences or questions. Your engagement sparks inspiration for others and keeps this tranquil energy flowing. Thank you for being here, for witnessing these words, and for stepping into presence with me. Until next time, may you walk with ease, breathe with awareness, and live with an open heart. Take care, and I'll see you soon.